Welcome to our Friday morning coffee chat. We are together, my daughter and I. I'm Anne Marie, my daughter Stephanie Massacre. We are travel influencers. We have a full-time daycare. I'm a mom of 7, she's a mom of 3. So we are very busy people, but we just love our life right now. I mean, would you ever thought that we were going to be traveling once a month to Florida?
No.
I mean, we
Definitely
just
not.
have
Definitely
such
not for a job.
Yeah. So,
but it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of planning.
Yes. So we're going to share with you what we kind of do on Fridays. We have daycare Monday through Thursday. So Friday is kind of our grounding day to plan our next trip. We wanted to share with you guys some
tips, some travel tips.
Yep. Absolutely.
How to save money. How to go on more trips.
Yes. And when you travel once a month, it adds up fast. So,
it does. So we like to save our money.
Yes. So our morning routine, we start with 5 a.m. workouts. Thanks to my daughter, but we are both not morning people.
We wake up at 5. The workout's at 6.
It's 6.
We're not doing 5 a.m. workouts.
I call it 5 a.m. workouts.
Yeah.
I have to get up and
we don't get there till
everything.
We don't get there till 6.
It's 5:50. I leave the house at 5:35. It's 5 a.m. workouts to me.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
You know.
But anyway, so since we're not morning people, by the time we get back, we need some coffee. That's our first go-to.
Yes.
At each of our houses is come back and make coffee. And our favorite coffee right now that Vita Cup makes is mineral coffee. So mineral coffee is so essential for us because being now workout people, it has so many minerals in it. It's a full spectrum coffee. It has magnesium, potassium, sea minerals. And the thing about minerals too is they are essential. Essential minerals means that your body cannot make them itself. You have to take them or consume them. So for us working out, it's been just such a godsend. We just love it. It tastes great, it's organic, and it's single origin coffee, which is something that's really important to know where your foods come. We have been focusing on making sourdough bread for our
whole
digestion.
Nutrition.
Yep, we have chickens, so we are getting, eggs that we know what we feed them, and that's just been a really important part, trying to cut out seed oils and different things in our life. So we're kind of going to just share with you. We might as well go make some coffee now. Can't have a coffee chat without coffee. So come with us while we make our coffee, and we'll tell you about our next trip that we're planning, and we'll add some tips and tricks. So this is the Vita Cup mineral coffee. So like I said, it's my favorite coffee right now. It's my go-to organic single origin coffee. It tastes great. So it comes obviously in these little pods that are great for traveling.
So our next trip is, we usually go to Orlando, and we're going to Orlando again for my brother and sister-in-law's baby shower. I have 3 kids, but this is the first, second set of grandkids for my mom because my kids are 6, 8, and 10 now. So we haven't had a baby in a while, and we are very excited.
Very excited.
Even though we're excited, we're a little delayed with the shower prep. So today we're also going to do a bunch of shower prep. We need to decide what we're doing for food, when we're going to pick it up. Are we going to order ahead because we don't live in Florida? We're throwing a shower in Florida. There's a lot of moving pieces, but that's why we need the coffee, because our brains don't function quite yet without the coffee.
Yes, to that for sure. So we travel to Orlando, like I said, every month, and it's so nice now that my son lives in Florida. He was in Canada for his work, and now he's in Florida, so we get to see him monthly as well. So that's been really awesome. So very excited about first grandbaby for them, and we know it's a boy. They're not telling us the name, but we know it starts with an A, so we're excited. So making our coffee, we add cream and sugar to it, or whatever you like. Sometimes we even add whipped cream, whatever you want to put in it. It has, it's sugar-free. It has no artificial flavors, and like I said, it has those sea minerals that are essential: magnesium, potassium, organic coffee. It just tastes so good. It's definitely my favorite.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna give you some travel tips while we're making our coffee. Hope you can hear us over the coffee pot anyway. So we do travel all the time, and because we are balling on a budget, we don't want to pay for a lot of luggage, and we take budget airlines as much as we can, because why not fly to Orlando for $35 when you got a chance? With that, you get a personal item, and if you fly Frontier or Spirit or other budget airlines, you know that they can be very, very particular about their personal items. So you do want to make sure it fits into that little sizer, but to do that, we do a couple things. One, we plan our outfits ahead of time, and we want to make sure you're planning outfits that have multiple pieces that can go with other things. So, and we really focus on quality over quantity. I used to be the like clearance shopper queen, but now I'm really trying to find products that I love that work really well for me. The second thing is vacuum seal bags. They are going to be a lifesaver if you are trying to pack light. Plan your outfits, vacuum seal bags, and for your toiletries, even those 3-ounce ones that you can get from Target or Walmart are still going to be too big for a 3 or 4 day trip. You always will have leftovers. We get these little tiny bottles off Amazon, put them in there, and our toiletries have gone down drastically in the amount of space that they take up. So just to recap, you're going to want to get a really good backpack that's the size of the personal item. Plan your outfits and make sure you can have pieces that are, quality, going from one, outfit to the other. 2 is vacuum seal bags, and 3 is putting your toiletries into little tiny items. And the third thing that we never leave our house without is our coffee pods, because if you've ever traveled and tried to get good coffee somewhere else, it just doesn't happen. I don't care where you are, who you are, the coffee is just not gonna be what you want it to be. So we make sure in our bags that there's always room for our coffee pods from Vita Cup. And this just makes it so whatever hotel we're staying at, or if we're at my brother's house, everywhere has a Keurig maker that we can make our coffee and have our Vita Cup with us. So
Absolutely. And one thing I love about what Stephanie's taught me about traveling light, the fact that when you put everything in your toiletries in a separate container, it's like a second set. When I come home, all I do is unpack my dirty clothes, wash them, and basically put those back in there for my Florida trip for the next month. And my bag is pretty much already packed because I already have my toiletries right there and everything already in order. My makeup mirror, everything that's like a travel size is already in my bag. So I don't have to repack every month. I'm just putting back in those clothes. Definitely need to get some different shirts because all of our pictures look the same because we've been wearing the same clothes every trip. But
we
you
do
can
wash
just switch
them.
them. Yeah, we do wash them, but that's it.
another thing too that we love to bring is laundry detergent sheets.
Yes.
So not the pods, but they're sheets. They're like this big. They take up absolutely no space in your bag. And most hotels have a washer and dryer. So just in case you're in a pickle and you happen to, have a canceled flight and you have to stay an extra day or two and you don't have clothes, or you get caught in a, Florida storm and it's raining, you can do a load of laundry at the hotel or at a friend's house very easily. And that's another way to pack super, super light. So that's why we love packing light, because no one wants to lug around, 6 luggages with 3 kids and a double stroller. It's not, you don't want to do it. Pack light, save money, go on more trips instead of just one.
Yes.
So,
All right,
all right,
ready?
let's go over.
Okay, we got our coffee.
More
Thank
planning.
you, Vita Cup.
All right. So our next trip after this baby shower one, because we do go to Orlando a lot, like I said, is a bigger trip. We'll be there a little bit longer. So again, we will bring our laundry detergent sheets, do some laundry to save money, but we will also be walking about 20,000 steps a day in the parks. And we are a rope drop family, which means we get there before it opens. Again, we go a little crazy with our travels, but because of that and having 3 kids and a double stroller, the coffee is essential for us. And that's just another reason why we love bringing our pods. Another way that we save money when we travel, because again, we travel a lot and we have kind of gotten this down to a science, is that we order groceries with Instacart.
Yes.
Or with Amazon Fresh, or whatever service that you already have at your house that you're using. You can order groceries ahead of time. I usually put the order in when we're getting on the plane so that they're at the hotel for us when we get there. And that saves us so much money for breakfast items, snacks, and bottled water. So we always bring, get a couple gallons of water because, $5 a pop for a bottle of water is going to add up, especially when you have more than one person. So,
and for the coffee, we always go on Amazon. We order a Vita Cup at least 2 days before. It's already at the hotel when we get there waiting for us, which is perfect. We get to skip all the long lines at the parks because the 6, 8, and 10-year-old really don't want to sit in a half an hour line.
No, if you've ever been somewhere and you see those really long lines for the coffee, those people did not prepare. They did not order their coffee ahead of time. They didn't make it
so much money. We can buy the whole box of coffee that's going to last us our entire trip for one coffee. It's amazing.
Yeah. And another thing you can order on Amazon and have it shipped to your hotel that we always do is sunscreen, because we like a particular sunscreen that's non-toxic that you can't really find in the stores, and also we can't carry that on the plane with us. So we will order ahead our Vita Cup coffee and our sunscreen, and it's a good way to save money and time and space in your bag. So
plus we wanted a full spectrum mineral coffee because we are in the sun. Last week it was 99 degrees. I think that's just as fun. I think that's just hot as the car thermometer might go up because it was 99 degrees on the temperature thing. I'm like,
yeah, it was so hot.
The parks in 99 degrees, we were sweating the entire day, and to replace those minerals, you have to consume them. Your body cannot make essential minerals. So magnesium and the potassium that's in this coffee, and the C minerals and the chloride and sulfate, all that stuff that we need is in this coffee. And I love it because it's also a digestive aid coffee. And when we go in the parks, we are trying food that we normally don't have.
Right, and it's usually fried, and it's not great, and it's okay because balance, it's just once in a while, and at home we don't eat like that. But when you're traveling and your tummy is just not happy and you just need a little extra help with the digestion, this helps with that so much. And if you've ever been on a plane and then gotten off and be like, why is my stomach killing me? Like, that's just the beginning of your trip. Like, your stomach's just going to be off. So having something to help with digestion is very important.
Yes, it's very much. It's the chloride in here that actually helps move water from one compartment to another in your body. So that mineral is so important for digestion. This is actually called a restore and refresh coffee. So I feel like it's definitely one of our, mandatory, necessary, essential things that we take on our travels. So
absolutely,
it's good to have that with us. Yeah. So what is our next trip? July?
That was July, and then we're going to be back in August.
That's right.
Again, another very, very hot month.
August.
We go about every month, and in the summer, we just wonder why. And we really have to take precautions to get those minerals back into our body because, like she said, you can't consume them. But you have to consume them. You have to consume them, right? You can't. Our bodies cannot produce them. We have to consume them. Just another real quick travel tip, because we have to finalize our flights for the August trip. We have them on the way down, but we haven't gotten them for the way back. If you are looking for cheap flights and you are, kind of getting into that process of booking a trip, and you go on your computer or on your phone and you start looking at flights and you start seeing them kind of slowly going up over the days, it's because you're not in an incognito browser. If you do not do an incognito browser or a private browser, the airlines will know that you want to go from XYZ to, point B, and they will start raising those prices. Now, if you've already done that, you need to wait about a week or so. It will go back to normal, and then use an incognito browser to get those lower prices. This happens a lot with my brothers. They'll be like, hey, I can't find these, deals to go to this place or that place. And I'm like, because you're not getting the same price I'm getting because I'm in an incognito browser. So that's a really big tip. So many people don't know that. And then also for families, don't pay for seats. Airlines have to seat you together, one adult with a child. So they might break you up into two groups. Like we usually travel with 5 people, 3 kids, 2 adults. And so if you do that and we paid for flights, for seats, it would be another, $200. But what they do when you check in is they'll set one child with my mom and then the other 2 with me. So we're not all sitting together, but for 2 hours, it's totally fine. We break up our snacks and all of our goodies and we're good to go. So if you're trying to save money, don't buy flights, especially if you have kids. Make sure you check in exactly 24 hours before. Set an alarm. You'll get the best seats without having to pay for them. So
Yes, that's some good tips. Definitely good tips. And don't forget your coffee. Whatever you do, don't forget your
no,
coffee.
if you're traveling with kids, you better not forget your coffee.
Yes, we have had some flights that we had to get up at 2:00 in the morning. She has a reel about kind of joking, like my mom doesn't like morning flights. She doesn't like nighttime flights. She wants flights in the middle of the day.
She prefers a lunchtime flight, which is very hard to find.
Yes.
So it's either a 5 a.m. flight or like an 8 p.m. flight, and she prefers the lunchtime. But depending on.
But we always save a couple pods out for flight day because getting up sometimes. It's a 5 or 6 a.m. flight. We have to leave the house at like 2. So we're getting up at like 1:45. It's crazy. And we're like...
No, we definitely book our flights way in advance. You have to check in the night before. It's actually 24 hours from the flight. So if you you already have a ticket and you check in like an hour before the flight leaves, you're going to have seats all over the airplane, not together. But if you check in 24 hours in advance... right when it opens, like literally to the minute, I'm setting an alarm on my calendar and I'm waiting for that. We get seats together every single time. So if you're gonna book tickets, I don't know if you were on when I was talking about it, make sure you're booking an incognito or private browser, because if you don't and they see that you've been looking for flights here and there, then you need to wait a little bit, kind of give it a breather, and then try an incognito mode.
Right. Someone just mentioned don't book the flight till the day. No, don't check in till the 24 hours. You definitely want to book the flight way in advance.
Definitely book the flight.
Don't book the flight 24 hours. You probably won't be on that plane.
Yeah.
No. So just recapping really quick some pointers that you gave.
So for traveling, we pack light. We look in incognito browsers for our flights all the time. I also set Google alerts for flights that I want to see, and it'll tell me if it's going up or down. Another great thing is vacuum seal bags. Put your toiletries into little tiny bottles. You don't need 3 full ounces of face wash for a 2 or 3 day trip. You just don't. And then bring your coffee pods, because you need to. You want your coffee the way you like it.
Yes. And so true. One thing on vacation that you need is coffee, and you don't want to be enjoying coffee that you don't like. So, and a quick recap of the VitaCup mineral coffee that we're talking about. That is my favorite coffee. It's single origin. We know exactly where it came from. It's organic, so you don't have to worry about it being sprayed 1,000 times. Know where your food and drink comes from is so important. It has a full spectrum of minerals. They're sea minerals. Mostly the potassium, the magnesium, the chloride, the minerals that you need. Those are like the big ones for us, because we are working out all the 5 days a week. We're in the Florida sun at 99 degrees, and rather than feeling like passing out, like we can drink coffee and know this is going to refresh us and replenish what our bodies actually need. Instacart is a big one. Yep, Instacart. Order your groceries, your breakfast items, snacks, bottled water, your drinks. They can be already at the hotel when you get there. They put them in a refrigerated section, which is great. We order our VitaCup coffee on Amazon 2 days before. Yep, and our sunscreen, so they're already there waiting for us. We skip the lines at the parks for coffee in the morning. We're not wasting a half an hour. We got stuff to do. She's got the whole day planned out with G Plus and everything else, and we know exactly where we're going, and we don't have time for an hour and a half coffee, and we don't know where that coffee came from or what it's going to taste like or how old it is. So we like to bring that with us. We are big money savers. We were extreme couponers long ago. We haven't really done that in a long time, because now we kind of gone down to just the things that we really like and not just buying anything. More of a minimalism type for sure. Quality over quantity. Yep, absolutely. So the coffee is a big thing for that. So we know where that's coming from. So we're gonna go in. Anything else that we need to cover? I think that's it. We're gonna go finish planning this baby shower. Oh, wish us luck. We're about
10 days out and we have not much time.
No decorations ordered yet.
No
we
food
haven't planned the
ordered.
food yet. So if anyone has any suggestions, we'd love to hear it. So a lot of it's gonna be online, but we are still gonna have some people that we're
Yeah, so we're gonna sort out favors, food, and all the other details today.
Decorations.
Decorations. Yes.
So I hope you
thanks
guys
for
have
joining
a
us.
great day, and don't forget to order your Vita Cup mineral coffee on Amazon. Thanks for joining us.